Hello students and everyone else who's just dropping by. My question to you is, what is love, and do you believe in unconditional love, even for those in your life who are extremely cruel? So I know that everyone's reaction is probably going to be, yes, I believe in unconditional love, and we should love our family and our friends unconditionally, no matter what they do, because that's what it means to be a good family member and a good friend. But should we love people who are cruel? Should we even attempt to do so? Now, I know the word love is really overused, like, oh my God, I just love that movie and things like that, where you don't really love it. But just for the sake of this video, can we use my definition of love, which has to do with respect and wanting to be like the other person. So when you really love somebody, to me it means that you've observed them for a while and they have certain characteristics that you think are just really cool. Like they're either extremely generous or patient or like persistent in life, and you think to yourself, wow, I really want to be like that person. I just love that person. They're somebody I look up to. And love has to do with also a verb. I say that love is a verb, meaning when you love somebody, you should show them. I don't believe that you can love somebody and then just be at the other side of the world and never communicate that with them, never show an interest in their life. People say, oh, I love my friend, but I haven't seen them in 20 years. It's like, okay, not sure that you love them exactly if you haven't checked in on them. So specifically today, if you have an animal abuser in your life, do you still love that person? I'm talking to vegans now. You have a mother, let's say, who still murders animals, pays people to hurt them. She knows what's going on in the dairy industry, but she still continues to buy cow milk. Do you love that person? Now, at first, I would say that we could still love that person because we know that they are still processing the information. It takes 100 clicks to become vegan, and they're just kind of like starting to get the message in their head and in their heart. But after a few months, after they've watched Earthlings and Dominion, and they've seen Forks Over Knives and Cowspiracy and Seaspiracy and What the Health and The Game Changers and all of these documentaries, after they've seen them all, if they keep paying for animals to be abused, I would say that that person is an animal abuser and is not worthy of my love. So, what do you guys think? How long do you love somebody for who keeps abusing others and paying for people to be harmed? Now, the name Jeffrey Dahmer seems to have come up a lot recently. Maybe it's because it's around Halloween and there was some discussion about whether they should sell Jeffrey Dahmer Halloween costumes or not. But for those of you who don't know, Jeffrey Dahmer was somebody who kidnapped a bunch of people and tied them up and hurt them badly and killed them and ate them. And people think that that guy was crazy. And I happen to think that people who do the same thing to animals or pay others to do so are not much different. Now, this probably horrifies you because you say, how can you possibly say that somebody who goes to McDonald's is as evil as somebody who deliberately hurts humans when they don't have to? And I would say the same thing, that Jeffrey Dahmer did not have to hurt anyone. The people that he hurt were innocent, in the same way that the cows that you eat on a daily basis are innocent. They did nothing wrong. The pigs that you eat, the bacon, the salami on your pizza, or the pepperoni, those pigs did nothing wrong. You paid someone to hurt them. That means it's almost the same thing as you doing it yourself. You're part of the crime. You're part of the cruelty. So should people in your family still love you if you are like that? And should we vegans love unconditionally forever? the people in our lives who are deliberately cruel when they could just as easily go to a grocery store and buy some tofu or some lentils or some beans. They could buy some chickpeas, they can buy some oats, they can buy nuts, they can buy dates, they can buy pasta, they can buy bread, they can buy peanut butter to put on toast, and the list goes on and on and on. There's just thousands of things that they could buy, and instead they go to the meat aisle, or they go to the egg aisle, or they go to the milk aisle, and they deliberately pay for this cruelty because they just care about their taste pleasure and not beyond themselves. So I'm curious, what do you guys think about unconditional love? Do you believe in it? Have you ever felt like you unconditionally loved somebody? Many of you will say it's your parents, and that's kind of normal if you're a kid because you are born into that family and you don't really know other parents. Often you think your parents are the best in the whole world. And as you get older, you start to see some faults in your parents. You realize that they are human and they make mistakes. But you also sometimes realize that your parents are actually kind of mean sometimes. And, oh, my husband just got home by bike. And then it kind of is shocking to you to see that. So let me know in the comments. Do you believe in unconditional love? Who do you unconditionally love? And should you unconditionally love animal abusers? And if so, for how long? When they start to change over from just eating cows and pigs and chickens and they start to eat cats, then how do you feel? And what about when they start eating dogs? Then how do you feel? And what if they started to eat humans? Then how would you feel? Where do you draw the line? Thank you for considering all of this. And if you come to the conclusion at the end that good people are vegan and bad people aren't, well, I'm kind of with you there. You know? Anyway, let me know. It's an interesting discussion. And I'm always open to new ideas. I'm open to changing my mind all the time because, hey, we're all just here on the planet learning. Anyways, coming up on screen are going to be a bunch of other videos. Please click on them. Subscribe. Just look below. Do you see a subscribe button? And then there's like a bell. So there's a subscribe button and a notification bell. So press the bell and help me get the animals out of hell by continuing to engage in a dialogue with me here. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now. Let's help her save every chicken, pig,